My people, we are back. No, it's not the exact same team from yesterday and the day before. So, as you saw with both those lives, Garganical was a I don't swear on this channel, of course. Uh, and so, for two reasons, I adapted this one. I don't have a lot of teams. Y'all send me some crazy stuff, which I don't mind using. But since we're gonna play on the serious account, I'd like something a little more solid. I have a few that I'm considering, but I have to edit them a bit. So we're gonna go with this one. It's not the exact same thing. The Dragonite is slightly different. The Gold Dingo is completely different. The something else was changed, but we're just gonna have to make do. We're just gonna have to make do. So we get a 1981 player, which should lead to a solid first game. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Skeledurge is a menace. So if I were to assess this, Cinderace here picks up potentially 2k, guaranteed 1 versus Xianpao, and that's if it's not Jolly with Crunch Band or Crunch Life Orb Jolly and knocks me out. It was not KOing Corviknight unless I Terra Fire, so that's pretty much null. But it does force Toxapex in and U-turn, so Rocks plus Pex will cause some problems. Now Dragonite is solid. It's Adamant Dragonite this time, so it's not gonna outspeed Dragapult at +1. But and I have to deal with Skeledurge potentially terrestrializing on me, heavy duty boost, all that stuff. So it's decent, meaning it forces certain switches, but it's not incredible. Garganical is a bitch unless it's Covert Cloak Pex or something like that. Garganical is going to be a pain in the ass. Great Tusk, Bulk Up Great Tusk, another pain in the ass. Particularly with the knockoffs, I'll probably force his Great Tusk to get killed, and that's gonna open up my Garg a bit, especially because I'm not gonna let him knock my item off. Gold Dingo upon nasty plotting is uncounterable, and Rotom is uncounterable as well. So phase 1 of this is going to involve Garganical. If he Great Tusked, so because I don't know what the Pult is going to do, here is essentially a free Salt Cure. I'm going to Salt Cure rather than Rocks. You're like, damn, why don't you Rocks first? My reasoning for this, unless this is going to do something, do I need my Terra on anything else? I'd be Terra Flying. No, I'll just Salt Cure here. So U-turn's coming out, obviously. We're gonna likely catch the the Great Tusk. Those Pex, so it's Covert Cloak. Got you. But that does allow me to get up Rocks. Likely gonna double out here into Great Tusk, right? And so we get to beat this down his lefty, so he's losing about 6 per turn. We get to go to our own here as he opts for knockoff, I'm sure. Yeah, but I'm not letting you knock off Garganical's item. It's too good. It's too good. And now I get to remove somebody's item. What the fuck am I? I'm not body press. So I guess this was an old version. I need to probably check the rest of the sets then. Shit. That is. Remember, I think this was the very first version I used. I must have edited that one. Shit. That is, it's actually not horrible. It's actually not horrible. Earthquake here. Because what's gonna happen, Corviknight's gonna come in, and the Corviknight likely U-turn out into let's see if it's so whoa, a B-bead. That's fucking amazing. That's amazing. So we get to EQ here. He could stay in and risk me knocking him out. This is a very low risk play for me, which is why I went for this. We can EQ again. There's nothing to guard. The reason I'm not trying to set up is because he has the Skeledurge, right? So we want to keep the pressure on Earthquake every time. So he Earthquakes, and now he's going to try to go to Skeledurge or Pult, expecting me to spin. Or he goes Corviknight, then goes... No. Did I kill him? Yeah. So Skeledurge gets to come in, which I figured would happen sooner or later. This is a problem of a mine. for sure. I wish I had Roxanne, but because I have Cinderace and Court Change, I'm not overly concerned. Now, Garganical Salt Cure would be a bitch, but if he starts setting this thing up, it's going to be annoying. So, what to do? Because of this thing's trash Spadef, Torch Song's going to come out for sure. It's Terra Water. Torch gone. Okay. So phase 1 is going to involve wisping this. Oh, he actually goes hard pull. That's phenomenal because I get Detect and there's nothing that can... Like, this Rotom is going to be a bitch to force out. And it's Spexed. Because only Specs are done Shadow Ball. And there's no double he can make that capitalizes on my Garganical. Well, he doesn't have to be Specs. I guess he could be. Yeah, he's not Specs. So I need to get rid of these rocks. So Salt Cures... I mean, Torch Songs. And I don't know why he went Skeledirge on me. When you're now Salt Curable. I wonder how much this is going to do to me. Torch Song, Slack Off. Wisp Stab. Him allowing this to be weakened is a big deal, but me allowing my Garganical to be weakened is a big deal too. But at the same time, does that not break the sub? Ah, interesting. Substitute Torch Song, very interesting. That's a problem, obviously. And I already terrored. So it's gonna be Torch Song, Volt Switch. Okay, D9 is gonna have to bite the bullet. Very interesting. I wish I rocked there. So let me... No, I can Cinderace the rocks away soon. If I go D9, it will be 1v1. Okay. We're gonna give up D9. It's losing the Corvi. It's good. It's a good mon. It's a good healthy mon. But it's losing the Corvi. Torch Songs again, which surprises me. Considering you're gonna just allow me to bring you closer to getting Rotomed. If you stay, you've got to go for right. If you stayed, then you had to go for. So it's... I don't think... Really tempted to go Cinder and Court Change. If I go Gargani, is that such a rush play? You can't set rocks back up, right? Let me calc how much Cinderace takes from Pulse Draco. Plus, he might fear Sucker Punch because I'm like, if he went Cinderace, drag up, Pulse, oh, your utility. Not darts. Draco Meteor never kills. Okay. So I'm a bluff Sucker here as well. I mean, he could leave it in and just go for that, but I need these rocks gone. Plus that Skeledirge is a bitch. Okay, so he didn't fall for my bluff. Which means we're always looking at... So positionally, Shampoo... I gotta be careful around the Shampoo. But let's say it's heavy duty boots. Yeah, positionally we want Rotom in versus the remainder of his team because he's U-turning here. 6% burn, doesn't matter. Covert Cloak, we always protect. He could have Toxic Spikes, but I doubt it. If he has T-Spikes, so be it. Yeah. I mean, he's surfing just so he can hit the Garganical. So now at this point, Garg comes in. Yeah. He saw Cure. Obviously he's Recover, but he can't switch. And we can condition him until he does what I want. So he's just surfing. Okay. Probably shouldn't let this take any more damage that I have Recover. Saw Cure again on the off chance he switches. I shouldn't be wasting my Saw Cures, but I'm in such a commanding position with Gargi that actually make myself back up to full. Baneful Bunker. Yeah, so he doesn't want me to stall my moves. Yeah. So this is phenomenal. I figured he'd want to be more mindful of me going into this, but from the way he's playing, it doesn't seem that way. I'll just Shadow Ball straight up. Make It Rain makes sense, but he can't guard against Showdown if he sacks the Corvi as he does. I don't want to waste the Make It Rain because probably staring down Shienpa's heavy duty boots. So, a couple options here. You know, he's swords dancing here 100%. He's too far in the back. But the question is, how much does +2 do to Rotom? And is Rotom what I want to go to? Versus, if I go Garganical, I take a beating, but I can get my health back. There's a Swords Dance, which again, predictable. I guess he's gonna go for the luck. Cause this is gonna, I can switch and protect and all that stuff. So this will almost be dead by the end of this exchange. And he misses. That's a big miss. He was going for the flinch either way, but that's a big miss. That's a big miss because I always saw Cure again here, unless he stays in to go for the crit. But Swords Dance was his play there. He wasn't gonna win otherwise. Yeah, that was lame. Yeah, it was. Not gonna lie to you. It wouldn't have lost me the game, right? Once Shienpa got dropped. Yeah, that was it's pretty pivotal. How much would this do? It's irrelevant. I just volt switch on the Cinderace. Very surprised that didn't do enough. I can just high jump kick next time. Very surprised. Let's see, Shadow Ball. Yeah. We Wisp here every time. This covers any kind of, even if he goes to Polt is not a factor. What we don't want is for him to be able to slack off, right? Likely just gonna Shadow Ball here, but it doesn't matter too much. As long as he can't sub. Torch Song sucks, but yeah, as long as he can't sub. So now I just have to give up what I don't need, which is Great Tusk. And we go to Rotom. No. Goldengo is better. It kills and it stops him from switching into Dragapult or what's his face. It's obviously Garganical 1v1's Pex. Yeah, he's gonna say something about the Icicle Crash miss here. Oh no, he just forfeited. But as I said, you know, we've said this in previous game, but Icicle Crash miss mattered. The only way, because Icicle Crash at +2 from Shienpa does around from it does I think 80 or it does like 80. And I needed to Saw Cure him. I could have predicted him on the Goldengo switch and just killed him. But I knew unless he hacks Garganical, I would have prevailed from that altercation because I would have Salt Cured him, protected, switch, sack Cinderace, go back to guard, Salt Cure, protect, sack. You know, like there's no way that Shienpa was going to get a lot of mileage out of it. So I was like, okay, well, and I protect on Rotom. So I have 2 protectors and Salt Cure is taking off most of his health per turn. And really all I needed to win that game was Goldengo and Garganical. But I think I would have ended up with Garg, Rotom, and Goldengo. I think by the time the Salt Cure would kill him. Because you have to remember it's protect. Salt Cure does 40, protect loses. I'm sorry for hearing that. Then sack, comeback, tech. Sack, comeback, tech. I might lose another. It depends. I might not have calculated that properly, and it would have depended on how much he actually did to my. And obviously, I could go Rotom and then bait him to crunch and go to something else. But at the range guard would have been, and I don't think he would have even taken a crunch. But it's a big win as far as points. So we're gonna hop into the next one. I don't know if you're hearing that car go crazy, but as I was gonna say, you know, typically when I'm recording, I only use one team once. So I'm using something I've never known before, never seen before in a metagame I'm unfamiliar with. Not unfamiliar, but where there's still a lot of surprise factors. And I used the team once and I switched to a new team the next day with new sets and new things. So it is tricky sometimes to do my best because I'm not adjusted to how much things take I'm not adjusted to how much things do. I'm not adjusted to what this EV wacky spread is for. Actually, let me make sure that I put knockoff. Body press actually helped us there because Corviknight took a ton from that. But yeah, we'll pause until we get one. I actually got one right away, and we got Norman. I think we might have played him with this very team before, a different version of it, obviously. But I think he's the first person we played with this team. So let's see how this goes down this time. I remember last time, I don't remember what the odds was actually. I think I ended up killing it without it doing much. I don't remember what. So if we break it down, Cinderace is incredible. Dragonite's actually quite good. Garganicle is annoying as hell. That's probably a covert cloak Goldengo. My Great Tusk is handsome as shit. My Rotom is handsome as hell. But most importantly, what I'm looking at is forcing Tinglu in with Rotom. Rotom's a real problem. Force Tinglu in with Rotom, burn it, beat it down to the point where Goldengo comes in and just wins. I do not like Glimmora because they're so random. They never do that much, but they do enough to annoy the hell out of you before they die. So I'm not the biggest Glimmora fan when it comes to staring it down. The fact that he already clicked his move means doesn't have that structured of a plan. So that means he's looking at my team like, okay, I typically do this versus this, and so that's what I'm gonna do. So if that's the case, he's going to have something to challenge my Rotom, which means we're staring down something like I think we have to be staring down Glimmora or Goldengo turn 1. So yeah, so this is amazing. I want this gone. Mortal Spins. Okay, I don't mind that. Dragonite is good, but I want this shit gone. And because Cinderace can court change back, obviously he's predicted speed here, but I mean, there's nothing that other than maybe like a size Tinglu. Okay, but we just discussed this, right? And so I think this had Rumination and some things. Because he can get waxed if I DD up. So I'm just thinking, what would he do? He would Rumination. My Rotom gets put to half versus beating down this Tinglu, which we just discussed. So I'm gonna DD first. So yeah, he's going for spikes. Beat him down, see if he has Whirlwind. It's Rumination or whatever it's called. See how much EQ does. He Whirlwinds. Okay, we get guard, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It does allow me to go to Rotom. I want him to set up the hazard so I can core change them away. So now this allows for us to Hydro Pump hard because it hits Goldengo, this, and Glimmora if he tries to sack it. So it's an interesting series of decisions, especially if he gives me Goldengo here and I get to core change. Okay, so he's leaving it in, which means I can wisp it. If I can wisp here and get if he goes Goldengo, good play. Risky play, but good play. I Hydro here. No matter what. Goldie, I don't want to not get any. Oh dang, I needed nah, I can Will-O-Wisp. Oh, he goes Goldengo there. That was an interesting decision. I don't know why he did it that turn versus the other ones. It worked out for him though. One would expect. My Rotom is really important for his Dondozo. I don't understand why he did it that way. Had I Hydroed that last turn, he would have just lost about 40 off his golden or show me the item. But it worked. It worked for him. My Qualm is a potential nasty plot. If that's the case, I want to Volts. I'll just go D9 if he gives a D9. Yeah. Shadow Ball. Let's see if he confidently leaves this in. So this is great for two reasons. If he is Scarf, he's gonna go before me, and Core Change is gonna change my type. If not, he goes Azu, which was a misplay. If he went Glamora, he'd have one more turn. So Tinglu and Glamora is dead from one turn. I don't know if he thought that all the way through. Now, this is a big issue for me, obviously, but Rotom is still alive. Goldengo is still alive. So my Goldengo nasty plotting is a issue. It's a freaking issue right now. And it'll depend on whether his is choiced or not. So I think he was just expecting me to attack. So I'm going to terrestrialize my Gark. Problem is if he just goes for water move, which really no reason not to. Great Tusk is so good though. Great Tusk is so good though. Actually don't need this in the race, but I want it for so how do I want to do this? I think with the remaining mods I have, I can deal with the rest. Great, it's Belly Drum. Interesting. So I guess I'm Terra Watering. Let me think. That's not good. My Rotom might not die to Jet though, so I might not want to Terra. I want my Terra. Guess it doesn't matter. It does. I don't think Rotom die. Oh well, Terra Water Jet would kill me. Yeah, this is actually not good. It's a well-timed Terra Water there. Terra, so well-timed. I didn't think about Terra Water. So Terra Water Jet might kill me. If he's Jolly, then whoa, this is actually not good. I didn't see the Belly Drum last time. So yeah, let's see if this does 50% to a max Rotom. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. I haven't lost yet. It's gonna be a lot harder of a game now. Almost impossible. I probably shouldn't have Terra'd my Donphan. There was no way he was gonna go for. If I didn't Terra Donphan, I'd still have my Terra type left. So I give up Cinderace here. Actually, I can calc this. Because if I don't have to give up Cinderace, then why would I? Azumarill. OU. Let's see, I saw you. I saw this. +6. Terra Water Jet. Rotom Wash. Rotom is no bitch. So this would be like being in rain, right? OU defensive pivot. 48 to 56. Yeah, I gotta give up base. What a game, bros. We made this a lot harder for ourselves than I think we needed to. So yeah, if I just sacked Great Tusk, I'd have my Terra type left. And the reason that matters is because its Dragonite is going to be an issue because I'm not Terra Fairy. Still far from over because he could still knock me out. With Jet, it's going to be a roll. Come on, Rotom, we need you right now. I need you, Tom. And it's going to come down to whether or not his Goldengo is choiced. What? He's fucking Jolly? Okay, good game, dude. But again, these are the things that the last time we bought him so fast that I didn't even get to see his sets. I'm debating whether or not that's worth the EV push. I think so. I don't want to ever be. That won't ever work again anyway. But it was a big risk there because if I was faster, he'd have lost. like just right there, because Rotom would have been alive to beat Dondozo, Dragonite, and Dondozo, Dragonite. I don't even remember what. Tinglu is dead. Ozzy would have been dead. Goldengo is the only thing he'd have left, and if it's Choice Scarf, he can't even lock himself into anything. If it's not Scarf, it could be a game. But yeah, I did not think about Terra Water and such, so I don't regret anything I did in that game. Yeah, because given my information, the Cinderace court changing, yeah, the Belly Dramazu I didn't even know was a set, truth be told. It's not typically very good with Dragonite running around especially. So in that battle, obviously you can see now if I was expecting Belly Drum, or if I even had any awareness of Belly Drum, I would have kept Dragonite instead. I don't remember what I ended up losing Dragonite versus. I think I ended up giving it up versus Goldengo. I don't even remember what I lost Dragonite to. I think it was Goldengo. Because what I could have done instead was switch the D-Knight out to Garganacl, then pivot to Cinderace. If he's Make It Rain, non-choice, then Cinderace comes in and I'm good anyway. If he's not, I can court change. So that probably lost me what, 25 points. It is what it is. So we're gonna face the Slug today. This is very interesting. How is this guy at? 1684. Oh boy. And he's rocking a Quaco Val, which can be dangerous, as we've seen. I haven't faced one in quite some time. Terra, what is it? Spartan Ground? They're all part ground. No, they're all part dark. This is grass dark. Okay, never mind. And it drops attack, I think. So Cinderace, clicking high jump kick, no counter, barring the Pelipper. DD Knight destroys him outside of this disgusting looking thing. So we're gonna lean to a DD Knight endgame. Just say Glimmora is annoying. Garganacl is very hard for him to force out. Rotom is very hard for him to deal with, which means I likely burn the Lickle. My accent came out. The Lickle thing. Rotom can't be touched. Like, I mean, I literally can't allow it to be touched, kind of thing. So we're staring down. This is the most annoying thing to me. So it's Glimmora and Pelipper would be the biggest problems on lead, which means what for us? Which means Goldengo is going to be showing up here. So Glimmora is out. He has a decision to make here. Either opts for, because we're going to bring him to Sash, either opts for going for the kill, or he, because whatever he does, I can court change it away. I'm willing to give my Glimmora up. I don't want the T-Spikes up, but you know what I'm saying. I'm willing to give the Glimmora up. Give the Glimmora up. Give the thing up. So it's gonna be a U-turn here into Pelipper, which allows us to Volt Switch. Whoa, chain. Wait, what just happened? Oh yeah, I never hit him, so the T-Spikes never went up. I was like, where the fuck are the literally like, where the fuck are the T-Spikes at? So now this is quad weak to Bug. Eventually I think he's just gonna give the Glimmora up. If I get the Pelipper low enough, I can high jump kick his squad to death. My Cinderace has damn near no attack, but this is resisted. Plus, if he keeps going to Pelipper, one, he's taking damage, he's wasting rain, and I can keep going back to Rotom. So he terrestrializes there, which means Floatzel's not going to get it, and Quaco Val's not going to get it. It's a big deal, big deal, as we opt for Gargini for two reasons here. I mean, this thing is a grass type, but knockoff, that's phenomenal. I get to Rocks here, ideally. Rocks go a long way. If he gets Glimmora in, that blows. But Rocks goes a long way for Pelipper, and I can't high jump kick through his team anymore. But he also can't deal with my Rotom. My Rotom just Volt Switches all over, and my Dragonite, the plan with D-Knight is still up. So I might have to just traditional Rapid Spin with my Donphan, Another thing, well, Donphan can't do. I keep calling it Donphan. Great Tusk can't. It literally looks like a Donphan. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, what? Oh, that's whack. This shit gets fuck. It's gonna knock my Cinderace's item off, which is a big deal. Shit. What is this garbage, man? Ah, fuck. He ruminates. I'm actually really glad he went for that instead. What is this garbage, dude? And why can't I beat it? Goes Glamora. Yeah, positionally, Rotom's just handsome as hell. And because of that speed, I might be faster than Scizor. I don't know what the Scizor would go for. But now I can court change. The reason I didn't go Cinderace hard Quaco Val, interesting. But I know this could potentially try to Aqua Step. A Banded CC would go a long way. If you were to bulk up, no, I'm gonna protect first. Even if he bulks up, yeah, CC, which means obviously never terrestrializing there. He wants this weakened, so his floats looking do something. And Rotom's way too good for me to let him CC. I probably should have went to truth be told, I probably should have went to fucking, hoping he goes to Wu-Tang or whatever the fuck that shit is called. Pelipper is probably coming in. It's banded, right? Okay, that's fine. We'll just roost again. Woe Chain, yeah. Woe Chain? Second, that reminds me of that one song. Like, it's a whoop T. Problem is, I can't beat this beyond this turn. So, my play is to, no, if he taunts, so be it. He might knock. Yeah, I was hoping he'd do something like that. Problem is, knock would kill me now, but I need this T-Spikes gone. Hopefully, like, protects or something. He doesn't have protect. Pelipper would make some sense. You're like, okay, he might have the gunk shot. I got the gunk shot, bro. Fear me, no. Cinderace sent to the other world. Yeah, I don't know how I win versus this shit. Actually, I do. I guess gotta Garganical him. But this is a real issue. I mean, what would I need a Goldengo now? I can't believe this shit. How do I win here? I really got to think this through, because if I'm not careful, this Pokemon is going to be a problem to me. And he has moves with a lot of PP. So we sought Cure here first every time. Well, this is probably going to look like is me infinitely switching between my Dragonite until I can sneak some rocks in. The Scizor could be Defog, which would really kill my vibe. Though with a Glamora, I doubt he's running Defog, but it could be the case. Though I'm Saw Curing here anyway, so everything on your team left is death to Saw Cure. Death by Saw Cure. So if he's not careful and I taunt, at least he's first. That's what I meant. He should taunt here. See, I've left up. Oh, we're gonna get rid of that. No more of that. No more of that. No more of them. Here comes probably Pelly, but removing the rain item is good too. Plus, I'll get to poison this next time. Poison up. Okay. All right. We're making some headway now, because we can at least Rapid Spin here. This thing doesn't have recovery. Thank God. Because what a monster. And now he's getting cured. Getting cured, boy. I don't want Pelipper coming in here. I know Pelly was coming in, but I'll end up giving this up. I think he might just go for what's his face? I don't want a Scizor coming in either. You might end up going for U-turn here, predicting me to switch to Rotom. If I go Rotom here, he's in trouble. So my goal again is to set up for a Dragonite end game. So this knockoff would go a big way, and I just need some fucking rocks. U-turn, serves. Okay. So now we get to Rotom. That's a gamble there, going for Surf. So it gives the Pelly up. You're going all in, huh? Going all in, huh? I'm gonna poison all you motherfuckers. So it's like float slow. Probably spinner, but no, he's wave crashing 10 times out of 10. We shot Garg. This is, yeah, he's wave crashing here. It's just a float slow though. There's no way that's doing enough to where I can't roost it off. I gotta be careful here. I'll lose. So let me think. I roost first. If I Dragon Dance, I knock him out. Then he goes to Scizor. He goes to Scizor first. Wave crash. Yeah. So now you're thinking, okay, he's just gonna roost all my floats to the death, right? Scizor is what I'm concerned about. If it's faster than me and I don't get a boost, it does wave crash again. Right, and the Scizor comes in. So it depends on what this is. I suppose I could go hard Rotom, but a banded U-turn. Nah, I can't stay in here. Yeah, I need to be faster here. Whoa, chain. So Rotom has to beat the last two. So you're gonna Willow. Man, why is this shit a problem right now? What the fuck? what the fuck right now, right? What? And truly, what the fuck? Like, this shit is a real issue. And it probably has dumb Spadef. So it'll depend on what the Mr. Leechy, please. He knocked instead. It depends on what his Scizor has, man. I don't even know what the fuck Scizor runs these days. He goes Quaqua first, which makes sense. Yeah, it's gonna be close, because now I'm allowing myself to be bullet punchable. Because what's gonna happen here is he's gonna go for the close combat. Yeah, and I can't let my Rotom get CC'd. But I guess it's gonna come down to what the Scizor has. Yeah, we'll see now. Will-O-Wisp. Hopefully I hit and I'm faster. Yes, I'm faster. That's a big deal. And he crits me, man. Shit. Come on, man. Come the fuck on, man. That is some fucking bullshit. Truly some bullshit, bros. I'm a max defense Rotom. I don't think Volswitch is gonna kill. Oh, he doesn't get Roost this gen. Should be able to. This choke here would be to protect. But he might go for Thief. I'm Hydroing. He might go for Thief. Phew, Rotom. God bless. Why did he slow? It be these guys, I swear, man. It be these guys right here, man. So once again, I don't think we moved. So we gained maybe 6 points, because that last loss, very winnable game. But actually, you know, I could go, if I decided to stick with this team. It definitely could take me to #1. I don't want it, because we're recording. That's the thing, right? As I mentioned before, if this was merely me going for #1 for #1's sake, when people are doing that, they use one team, or at least 2 or so teams that they're very familiar with. In a live, I'm using a random team, and so with that comes. But man, that was a dope ass second game, man. Even that one just now. Primarily because since that won't work twice, it's a bloodbath if I see that team again with this team, right? It's done. But that was a very cool surprise, so we learned from that. We're going to keep grinding still in the 19s. 2 for 1 once again. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Hit the like button and peace.